Okay, so our first question is, when will I hear from him again? When will I hear from him again? Well, the first one that we get is the Six of Wands. So going forth, we have the Ten of Cups. There's going to be a lot of reckless emotion, which is going to be followed by the Three of Swords, heartbreak, and then we've got the Ace of Wands, which means going over a cliff, pretty much, or getting away from the cliff, which means there will be reconciliation, but it's going to take some time. Now, when we're talking about a time frame here, we're looking about 4.5 days as far as a time frame when you'll actually hear from them again. So that's anywhere between now and 4.5 days. And since this video is on Wednesday, that would be, let's see, today to Thursday, Thursday to Friday, Friday to Saturday. So by Sunday to Monday morning, a.m., like early a.m. When do you see the reconciliation happening? We got the Four of Swords. So the way that it's looking, normally when the Four of Swords comes up, that means that they're going to be coming to you with a new opportunity, because we got the sign coming up. But we also got the Nine of Pentacles. So it's not going to be through messaging. It's going to be actually in person. And there's going to be signs of hope. Because when this is in reverse, normally when it's in its normal position, that's telling me, hey, we're looking for a sign. But when it's in reverse, that means that the sign is being presented. So if I look in the time frame of the reconciliation, let's see, we got it's going to be about 6 days after you guys get together. Because I feel like when you first get together, when you first, meet up, that's telling me that there's going to be conversations that's going to be had, but it's not going to be a complete fix everything when you meet up. About 6 days later is when you're going to have your reconciliation. What does Spirit want me to know about this connection? What does Spirit have to tell about this connection between these two individuals? Reconciliations. What is Spirit wanting to tell me about this connection? Well, we got the Two of Pentacles, so that means that it's full of lust. It is a partnership, a yin and yang, willing to work with each other, but it's also one of destruction. We got the Three of Cups, which is in reverse, which means that it's not so much as a party card. When the Three of Cups comes up, it's kind of in reverse, like everything's serious and to the point. Then we got the Tower. So since the Tower is in reverse, it's going to be one of those things where, like, it almost gets to the point to where you're done, but never quite to that point. And then that is followed by the Four of Pentacles, which means bringing in all the resources that, or not Four of Pentacles, but the Four of Cups. Sorry about that. I'm still waking up. So with the Four of Cups, that means that we're trying to pull all our resources, but we're still looking for what we can do more. But the thing is, it's not what you can do more, it's what they can do more. Which is followed by the Eight of Wands, which tells me, because normally if you look at how the Eight of Wands is, it's fighting for battle, fighting for truth. In the reverse, stop the fighting. Not like as in a physical fight, but like, stop trying to make them what you want them to be. Instead of let them be who they are and let them figure it out on their own. Which is followed by the Knight of Swords. Which means that you have to go towards this with compassion and not try to be so stronghold with it in the connection. So for you, this means that you're going to have patience. And it also means that the ways that you normally handle situations in your life with certain people are not the ways that are going to work with this individual. So that means that you're going to have to challenge how you do things and learn to let things not go, but learn to go at them in a different way. Now, the next question, is there a third party? And let's find out. Is there a third party? Is there a third party? We got the Eight of Swords. Blinded by truth. Truth being seen. We've got the Six of Cups in reverse. There was in the past, but I don't think that there is in the future. Or in the present, I should say. Then we got the Six of Wands. No matter how many people that they have around them, you're always the one up top. You're always the one that they go to. So at this moment, no. Have they? Yes. How can I help them work through their childhood issues? How can I help them work through their childhood issues? How can they help them work through their childhood issues? How can they help them work through their childhood issues? Once again, that's Six of Pentacles. You guys see me sit there and shuffle all this deck, and we got the same, almost the same cards. So we got the Six of Pentacles showing up. We've got the Six of Wands, and then we got the Knight of Cups. Or the Queen of Cups, I mean. So there's a lot of things that you still don't know. And then with the Six of Wands, there's a lot that you've helped them get through. But with the Queen of Cups, there's still emotions that they're holding on to. Then we've got that hope coming up where they have a lack of hope. And they're stuck between the past and the present because we got the Two of Swords. Then we got the Ace of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that all that you can do is be there for them when they're ready to talk and explore their emotions. You can't force those emotions to come out because they don't know how to let go of the past and they don't know how to live into the present because they're always worried about what will happen and what won't happen in between. So when we get the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles means that they're not willing to acknowledge the things that they need to change yet. So you need to help them by mirroring, which means kind of showing them some of their ways. Not in so much of a blunt force type of way, but in a way to where they're like, why am I doing this? Like having an aha moment. It's like teaching a kid, hey, if you put a fork in a light socket, you're going to get hurt, right? That's the kind of mentality and the kind of approach that you have to do to kind of teach them what is actually right from wrong, because they didn't get a lot of that structure when they were younger, which is one of their issues. Okay, give me 1 second. Well, I was going to pause it so you didn't have to hear me cough, but it decided not to pause, so you guys got to hear that. Now, the last question is, what or who is coming in for me for this month? Well, let's find out. The first card is finances. Financially, we got the 8 of Swords in its regular position, which means that you feel like you're not really where you need to be. And it kind of feels like you're bound to be there, just for the reason being that you don't really have any new opportunities brought into you, towards you when it comes to money. And it's looking like, will it stay this way? Yeah. Because once again, that's 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is going to be your card of the month in reverse. So remember that. Yeah, because you got no opportunities coming when it comes to expanding or unbounding yourself in the position of work that you are currently at. The middle is going to be in terms of love, which we got no new opportunities in love because we do got the Ace of Pentacles coming up. And it is followed by the 10 of Pentacles. So it's not going to be something that's a family dynamic. You're going to be the one chasing after different things throughout this month. But it's not going to be anything that's going to be long term for you and your family. Now, the next one is going to be what